Coast is clear. No sign of Johnny and his pals.
Great. I'll make this quick.
Why all the secrecy? Yeah, what's going on?
Somebody slipped a note under our door this morning saying there's another meeting. Now, that means we're running out of time, folks. We've got to find a way to warn Vicky that her life's in danger and that there's a ton of drugs about to be dumped all over Llanview. Now, Cord's upstairs right now, trying to get his hands on that little remote device that opens that passage.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to go look for that boat that Charlotte said someplace on this island.
All right, well, I'll come with you.
No. You're sick. Besides, this is a one-man job, right, Bo?
Jake's going solo, Megan. That's the safest way.
All right, but be careful.
Okay. See you guys later. What are you doing here? Huh?
There was a meeting called for this morning. Except maybe you're not important enough to get an invitation.
Yeah, I've arranged the meeting. For each syndicate head and his men, women have to leave.
Heard him, ladies. Let's go.
No, not you. Men stay, women go. Come on.
Johnny, you better tell your pet poodle I pick my own assistants.
You just don't seem to grasp the picture, do you, Whitey? Greg calls the shots. I'm just a humble attorney.
That's the way you want to play it? Fine. The ladies will leave. But Jake's got to fix my breakfast and serve it. So, ladies, you make yourselves scarce. Jake, go clean up, get your butt in the kitchen.
Yes, sir. I hate to repeat myself, all right? Ladies go, men stay, even your so-called chef.
Hey, I'll have you know, my bananas flambe has been written up in magazines, pal.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? What, the Police Gazette or something like that, huh?
Jake, just back off. Ladies, we're about to start our meeting. You understand?
No, not exactly, but when does that ever make a difference? Watch your back.
I will. You feel better now, Johnny?
Much better, but you keep forgetting.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You feel better, Greg? Well, here we are. It's just the guys now. What do you want to do? You want to choose up teams? Shoot a few hoops, play a little one-on-one?
Maybe some other time. But I've got a much more serious game planned for today. Gentlemen. Good morning, all.
This better be important. I was catching some very nice rays down by the water.
Oh, Dylan, be careful of that sun. It'll kill you.
So can many things.
So where do you want me?
I suggest that you stand behind your boss. Don't bother denying it, Whitey. Nobody's fooled by your cook. We all know that Jake is really your enforcer.
So I guess a lot of things on this island aren't really what they appear to be, huh? Cooks aren't cooks. Lawyers aren't lawyers.
That's where you're wrong, Whitey. Unlike Jake, I am what I say I am. And from now on, let's keep all our cards above the table, huh?
Hey, is this a private conversation, or can we all get to know what's going on around here?
Well put, Leopold. I'm not gonna live forever, but neither is anybody else here unless we settle our business.
Gentlemen, please, there's no reason to get hostile.
There is, if somebody's holding out on us.
Now, why would you think a thing like that, Dylan?
We've heard certain rumors, Johnny.
Rumors, Hal. Come on, Dylan. We happen to know that the drugs are ready for distribution, all right?
To put it simply, we want our share of the applesauce.
Look, there's going to be plenty to go around us.
Something wrong, Greg?
Whitey's consigliere, Cordero. He isn't here.
I don't need a lawyer, because I can supply my own brains.
Oh, that sounds like a threat, Whitey.
That's exactly what that is, Leopold. I think it's obvious that Carlo Hesser has lost his grip on this organization. And unless my demands are met, I intend to take over this whole island and everybody on it.
Those are dangerous words, Whitey. Even with your cook behind you. Do you really think you can back him up?
Look, Megan, just try to calm down, all right?
Me? You're the one that's nervous.
No, I'm not nervous. I'm anxious. But, I mean, I know that Bo and Jake can handle themselves in there.
Yeah, and Jake should be out looking for that boat. Without the boat, we're not getting off this island.
Bo is smarter than all those goons put together. He'll find some way to get Jake out of there.
I don't like this waiting around to be rescued. It's not my style.
Well, what, you're not going to go crash the meeting, are you?
No, of course not. I'm going to go find the boat.
Absolutely not.
Sarah, Jake is not the only bloodhound around here. I can find that boat just as easily as he can.
Are you forgetting that you were upstairs in bed with a fever all last night?
No, certainly not. That fever kept me from having a very good time. But I don't have the fever anymore. I'm feeling fine.
Yeah, well, you don't need a relapse, and that's exactly what's going to happen if you go traipsing around the woods and the marshes.
Look, I don't have pneumonia. I have a head cold, okay? Now, you heard what Bo said. Time is running out. Bo and Jake are stuck in there. God knows where Cord is, looking for that little remote control gizmo that's going to get us into the lab. It's up to me.
No, it isn't. It's up to us.
Oh, Gordon sisters.
All
Together
right.
again.
Yeah, who else is crazy enough? Unable.
Boy, how many places can you hide a boat? We're talking about a large item here.
I don't know. Well, at least this is a place we haven't seen before.
Well, I wonder why. This is such a gorgeous swamp.
This is really gloomy.
That's not so bad if you like lizards and snakes and swamp scum.
Hey, do you see what I see?
Where?
It's over there. That looks like a boat.
That was not an idle threat, gentlemen, and Johnny Dee knows it.
You got something to say, Whitey, you say it to me.
Why? So you can translate for your real boss?
You know something? Whitey is right. Who's really in charge here?
Is anybody in charge here?
Carlo was a good leader, but he's lost his touch.
Oh, gentlemen, please, Carlo Hesser has been good to each and every one of you.
Yeah, well, my mama was always good to me, but there comes a time when you leave home.
Well put, Whitey.
Forget Carlo and forget Whitey's mama. I want to know what's happening with those drugs. That's the question. Are they ready or are they not ready?
Yeah, and if they're not, why not?
I have had about enough out of you, Whitehead. Now, if you were going to try to start a mutiny...
It's democracy, you know what that means?
Gentlemen, please. There's no need to come to blows. You spoke of demands, Whitey. Let's hear them.
I don't think you're anywhere near ready to distribute those drugs. I think that's a stall tactic of yours, or of Greg's, or of Carlo's. Take your pick. These three guys are like those three monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
You're very clever, Whitey. But that doesn't mean that you're right this time.
Then prove I'm wrong. Show us a drug lab. Show us a finished product.
That sounds reasonable enough to me.
Sounds more than reasonable if you ask me.
Harold, you've known Carlo since the old days. Has he ever steered you wrong?
Never. And if Carlo were here, I'd be more than happy to give him all the time he needs.
Yeah, but Carlo is not here. We're stuck with Twiddledee and Twiddledum.
We are carrying out Carlo's orders. The preparation and distribution of the merchandise has always been his territory.
That's true, but I must admit, the system has always worked in the past. Why rock the boat?
When the boat is leaking, you don't have any choice.
No, you throw the rats overboard, you get yourselves a new skipper.
You know, what you're saying could lead to a war. Now, is that what the rest of you gentlemen want?
No, what we want is our fair share, and we want it right now.
You know, Whitey is right again. Now or never.
Quit stalling.
Gentlemen, I'm sure we can come to a peaceful solution. Sometimes peace comes at too high a price, Harold.
I want you to keep tabs on the meeting. I'm going to call Carlo. I'm going to see what our next move's going to be.
Hey, Johnny, wait a minute.
Don't worry about it. I've got the phone well hidden.
Oh,
I think
come on.
Harold, I appreciate your consideration here, but when is enough enough? When do we all admit that Carlo Hesser is no longer effective?
You know, you think he's young, but this guy's really got it together. You know that, Harold?
that's what we need. New vision
Oh,
here.
what's wrong with the old vision?
I agree with you, Hal.